everybody. Welcome today to a Friday live stream. Another joyful journey on Friday. I like those breaks. And Bill, you said that this was a song called "Use Me," and that is that's exactly what it is. And I'm looking at the Skycam, but yeah, I gotta check that out because it's got a really cool groove to it. Just check my mic and make sure my mic is going well. La da da da. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, Bill, who is the artist? I'm gonna have to look it up, but that would be kind of cool. Yeah, it's just got a really nice groove to it. So welcome everybody. Welcome to another joyful journey. And okay. So Bill Withers, man, it would have to be Bill if it's got that kind of a groove. So we got Chewy and little Bob Ross up there. Okay. Yeah, Tobias, I think, is in the house today. Okay, I'm gonna fade this out. Well, it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day. That's a different song, but okay. Okay, so good. So here we go. Here we go on another joyful journey, yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, oh, I know. It's good to see Steph and Randy, RRT3, and of course, Bill, Les, and 10 Phantom Rooms. Tobias and his team are doing some amazing work, and we're going to take a look at that. Sam, good to see you, and Mark, good to see all of you guys. I just welcome everybody today, and yeah, you know, we just use the first 5-6 minutes just to kind of shake off everything and just kind of warm up and just see what's going on. So lots of things going on in the world, of course, in the world of virtual instruments, and just want to make sure you guys are hearing everything okay. I've got my fan, my overhead fan running. I'm going to turn off my noise reduction and let you hear exactly what's going on. Yeah, so you hear all that stuff. So I've got, the air's going because it's like 92 degrees. Just the wind, the humidity is just like, So I've got Bruce Free, and then I've got the Waves NS1. I can just show you real quick what I've got going on. I've got Waves NS1 here. And then Bruce Free is an amazing noise reduction plugin. So I'm going to turn these back on and listen what happens. It's magic. It's like magic. And then I find that the NS1 is kind of cool. It kind of helps get rid of those key knocking sounds. And so that's a really kind of a nice bonus. And I barely got it on. So just doing everything we can to make sure everything is sounding good. So thank you guys. And you guys are my eyes and ears out there. And I so appreciate everything. So let's just get right to it. Just some news, just starting off with some news today. And one of the things that we've got to do, you know what? Thank you for reminding me. No, with all the crazy stuff going on, I forgot. So I'll do that. And what we might, you know what? Yeah, I've got to figure out a way to do it with a comment. I think we've got to use a comment picker. So yeah, so we might do something do like a quick little live thing once I figure it out, and we'll pick a winner. So thank you so much for reminding me. You know, this my I call it my bandwidth. My bandwidth really has been stretched here lately. So, but thank you for reminding me. That's why I love this community here. So, Vienna Symphonic Library, they are discontinuing their original VI's instrument series. And so right now you can get all of those for 50% off. And it's like, well, why would you want to get something that's being discontinued? Well, what it does, it allows you to kind of get into some of these original instruments, and you know they're going to work. They're going to continue to work. They're just not going to be supported down the road. But what it allows you to do is get in at a very discounted price and experience them, and then move into the synchronized versions of them later. You get some cross-grade pricing on that. So you know you want to check that out. And what I wanted to do. Okay, so Crow Hill's doing some things. Yeah, Crow Hill is, Christian and his team. They're doing some really different and cool things. So anytime you can get involved in a competition, some way to interact with other musicians and things, I would always definitely encourage that. So let's see something. I wanted to show you something real quick. Let's see. The strings, where is it here? Okay, strings. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. You just see it right when you move on. So it's the new Synchron solo violin and cello, and I'm not sure. It looks like they went off introductory pricing, but what I've learned is I don't want to react to intro pricing and things. I just want to show it to you when I can, because you know what? It's eventually going to roll around and be on sale again. But I just wanted to show you. It's got to be one of the nicest solo strings. And let's see. Let's get this going here, and let's load up the violin first. One of the things that is so good is because they've went to the new compression algorithm for their samples, and so it allows them to pack a lot more information in there, a lot more articulations, less storage space. And I'm just going to, oh man, Nigel, we've been having thunderstorms almost every day. I'm telling you, it's been crazy. I mean, almost every day, sometimes in the middle of the night, like 2 and 3 in the morning. It's incredible. So we have all this heat and drought, and then you've just got daily thunderstorms. It's just crazy. Okay, Casio's going down. And this is the performance legato. Sam, I think you're listening to it. I just run out of notes there. Oh, let's see. Okay, with all of the different articulations that we have here, I mean, I think it's just... And this is the normal legato. Look at this. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 8 different types of legato here, from just the normal to an agile. And then you go into the mix page, and this is where you get all of the mic positions. So you've got the Synchron stage mic positions here, and that just opens up so many possibilities. And let's see, let's go to that. And so you've got normal and agile, and then an auto speed that kind of adapts to your playing. So when you've got it on auto speed, you can play a slow passage, Yeah, Maxime is incredible. Yeah, I would highly recommend that. And then you've got all these different types of vibrato. Okay, Michael, let's check that out. So the lyrical, and then I've just been playing with it just a little bit. Then we've got like timed dynamics, like the sforzandos. Oh, a diminuendo. And then the no vibrato. And then like a soft. Oh man, okay. Pizzicato. Like a snap, and we can go. Yeah, that's fun. One of the cool things too is we've got this sequence articulation where you can actually go between different types of articulations, and it kind of cycles through them. So this is like just like the default one that comes up. It's a staccato and spiccato. Yeah, Steph, that's one of the powerful things about the Synchron player is that they're really thinking out how to make everything just accessible. And there's so much there to do. And I guess that's why they're kind of phasing out the old VI libraries and really focusing on improving the Synchron player, which is so cool. Okay, and let's just take a quick look at the violin, the cello. It's confusing because it says violoncello, but it's the cello. Okay, I'm gonna go to that that lyrical. Yeah, that's what I use. I use that velocity. I rarely use the mod. I'm always using the velocity for some reason. Yes, Sam. This is Vienna. This is the VSL Synchron Solo Violin and Cello, and this is the cello. And we've got a slurred legato, and let's try that. Yeah, that's slurring and very beautiful. And then you get the portamento. Yeah, Nigel, I am going to have to get my expression pedal going here. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. So, I've got a lot to learn. This is a cool articulation. It's I guess it's called the zigane. So it kind of slurs up. Yeah, it kind of scoops it up. So there's just so many different things. Then we've got, on the cello, we've got these effects. So you've got finger slides, hammers. And that's kind of cool. Glissandos, harmonics. Just some nice effects. And let's see. And then we've got these sequences, and this is détachés. Let's go back to that performance legato and go back to that auto speed. It's just such a clean sound. And then we've got the tube mics here, and I've got the full version. I'm gonna go and turn this ribbon on and solo this because ribbons are my, I love. And let's put a little bit of the room, mix in there. Now let's turn off the mid mic. Look at all these mics here. Let's turn off the mid, and let's just bring the room in just a little bit. Rodrigo's in the house. Good to see you. Okay, let's see. Let me get in the right key here. And let's do that with, let's go ahead and turn that mid on. And I'm gonna turn the surround. I'm gonna turn on the high surround mic on. And Levi, good to see you. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we can. Let's do the violin velocity then, Michael. I want to see what the difference is. And let's go to that auto speed. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, now let me turn the back, let me turn those ribbons back on. Yeah, you're always learning. You're always learning new things. And you can use expression to kind of let's put that lyrical. God bless America. God knows how much it needs needs blessing. So that's just a little taste of the Vienna solo violin and cello. And Michael, thank you so much for just that feedback, because it helps me to kind of say, okay, there is so much more that you can do with these things, and that's what makes the Synchron engine so powerful. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and go to the shoe factory first, and we've got a lot of fun things in here. And let me see. Let me pull this up. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining. And make sure that you you like and subscribe. Oh, before we do that, let me just jump in here. You can see that I've got a couple of new boxes laying around, and I was kind of excited to see these. Now, this is a new company that I've just kind of been introduced to, and they make MIDI and pad controllers. And what makes these a little different is they are just super, and I haven't even taken it out of the package yet, but it's like, yes, super duper thin. I mean, look how thin that is. I mean, but the cool thing is it's got polyphonic aftertouch, and it's got a 25 key and a 37 key. I asked for a 37 key, but I got the 25. But you know what? That'll be okay. We'll look into that. So be on the lookout for. I'm going to work on connecting this, and then another thing that's cool. It comes with Wavelab, Cubase, and then Bitwig. It gives you like a serial number to get Bitwig. So that's going to be kind of cool to see how that works. It's USB-C, and so I'm excited about the polyphonic aftertouch. I've always wanted to experiment with that. So we're going to look into that a little bit more. And then they also sent one of their pad controllers, and and again, okay, I hit some shoes. Yeah, and I really think this is a cool form factor. Again, it is super duper thin, and aluminum, and it feels really good. And I'm going to see if I can not only use this for like drum programming, but a looper type of thing. So I'm going to be experimenting with that a little bit. And it's got like a thread mount that I can kind of put it like opposite the Stream Deck or something like that, which would be kind of a cool thing to have. So I can't wait to dive into those. And then it also includes just a lot of fun things, software in the box. So be on the lookout for that. Let's put that back in there. It's like a little Christmas in July. Oh, August. Yeah, we're already in August. So wanted you to look at that. Oh yeah. Well, CME is still, I think CME is still around. Let's see. But let's go to visit the shoe factory. And you've got to watch this, you've got to watch the video of Oliver. And Oliver, this is what's so cool. So Tobias from 10 Phantom Rooms mentioned to me in an email this morning is that Oliver and Tobias and 10 Phantom Rooms, I think they're in the same part of Spain. I think it's Mallorca, Spain. And so when you watch Oliver's walkthrough, he kind of takes you through the factory and where he's got his studio set up. And this is a really unique set of instruments. Oliver does unique things wherever he goes and makes the most use of the environment that he's in. So this is another one of those things. And I've got, okay, so let me make sure. Okay, yeah. So I've got a contact 7 button to display and just a regular thing. You've got to use different tricks to get the contact to display properly. So I'm just going to load up the brass swells the first thing, and we'll just go from there and just kind of have some fun playing through these. So he's got some saxophone, different brass, and these just produce just really cool ambiances. Just really nice textures. And we've got raw and machinery. Oh, listen to that. A secret. There you go. Hey, listen. Listen to that. Listen to how cool that sounds. Then we can crank it up with the distortion. Sinister shoe sounds. Oh yeah, Mark. That's it. It sounds like the Enterprise or something, you know. That's cool. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so you got brass trio, and then you've got the saxophone. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is so cool. The craftsmanship. Listen to the air. Listen to the air going in through these. Great for these underscores and just atmospheres. And the machinery. I really like that. That's wild. Okay, and I'm going to skip over the factory grand. We'll save that. And let's see. This is the factory echoes. I'm going to turn the attack. You got 3 layers here that you can work with. Just a very different. It's wild. Okay, let me load this again. Oh, you know, okay. Very interesting. And it just kind of keeps going and going. Hit that exclamation point. And it just rings out and rings out. And this is the shorts. Okay, that's what was happening. My sustain pedal was kind of. organic. It's a very organic sound. So now with this, with the factory shorts, we have this drop down where we have more sound effects. So that's washed out. Washed, you know, when you're from Kentucky, you say washed. Wash has an R in it, no, but it doesn't for real. My Kentucky is showing. So glitch grand. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's see. And let's see, let's go. Purring motor. Ooh. And it's really a motor probably. Just taking your field recorder into some interesting places like this. Okay, let's see. A light. Really cool. Okay, a most inspiring grand. Okay. Just kind of percolating and okay, let's see. More textures. I'm in the key of G today for some reason. The thing with Oliver's projects is that they're so personal. They feel so personal to his story, to his life story, to where his life is at the time. And the grime, the mod wheel makes the grime kind of come through. Yeah, you can't get any more personal than sampling your own home where you hear a lot of it. You hear different things. You hear air, you hear atmosphere, you hear machines, you hear, there's so many things embedded in these. Air compressor. That sounds almost like a string. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what the LFO is doing here. That's wild. Okay, now let's go ahead and just check out the, you've got all kinds of things. Well, let's see. Let's just go ahead and just check. Machine loops. It's wild. That's wild. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's already sitting there. It's sitting there just waiting. It's sitting there just waiting. Here we go. Now this is Black Hole Immersive. And I'll show you. Yeah, this little Black Hole Immersive here. In the shoe factory. That's crazy. It almost sounds like a freight train. Wow, that is, yeah. Everything sounds better with the little black hole. That's a black hole in your soul, your SOLE. Very cool. Okay, so let's, we got some percussion loops too. It's little percussion loops here. He's got them mapped out like for kick and low to high. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Very creative stuff. Okay, let's go to the Factory Grand. And, you know, in his move to Mallorca, he had to sell his upright. So he traded his upright for a Grand, and he had it refelted. I think he had to go through a lot of restoration with this particular piano. Just got a very nice. Hear those hammers coming off the strings. that puts me right there in that space. It's the percussiveness, I think. It's almost like it's strumming. I mean, when you hear the strings, you hear the dampers coming off the strings. It's like it's strumming. It's like it's strumming when it's coming off. Quiet nights, a quiet star. I see you, love you. Oh, let's see. Oh, gee. It happens. It just happens. You get lost. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Wow. Oh, Frank, now let me show you a little thing, a little secret. And not talking about secret in the chat. Now this is something that, that I've been using for a long time. I use it, let's see here, so you can see what's going on. I use this constantly. This is one of my favorite. Let's see, how can I do this? Yeah, this is one of my favorite tools. It's called Coyote MIDI, and Coyote MIDI is a MIDI scripting plugin, macros and things. But this here is what where the magic is. This is a retrospective recorder. So you see this right here? You see this line right here? This is exactly what I've been playing for the past 15 minutes and 50 seconds. And what I can do, and I've been thinking about doing this for a while, is making these, making those MIDI files or something available to channel members. But what I can do, I can go in and drag that MIDI file out, and there it is. It's on the track now. And let me just see. Let me just see. I'm gonna solo. Yeah, let's just play this. It's just capturing everything that I'm playing here. And I think that is so amazing. It's just really amazing. Such a amazing tool. And what I'm going to do is, yeah, this thing is running in the background all the time. So if I touch the keyboard or any MIDI controller, it sees it. I mean, it captures it. It's just capturing all the time. And yeah. Yeah, it's like, hey, get the simian, get the Joyful Sound MIDI pack. Get the MIDI pack. And it looks like there's an update. You know what I'll do after the stream? I'll leave a link to that in the description, so you can enjoy that. So that's just a little look at the Shoe Factory, and make sure you go check that out. And I want to thank Spitfire Audio for sending this over to me. You know, and I think their summer sale is still going on. And you can actually, if you get an email, you can save an additional 10% on that. Just another beautiful, beautiful package from Oliver, Patrice Vader. And thank you so much for allowing me to experience it. Okay, so I hope we've got our good friends at 10 Phantom Rooms here in the house still, because that's where we're going to go to next. And so let me see. Let me pull it up. And I'm just really been excited to get to know what what the guys over there are doing. And then make sure now they have been releasing their libraries in direct partnership with Native Instruments. This time they're doing it sort of like on their own with low-end toys. And so make sure you use the link in the description and go and sign up for their mailing list. You'll get an additional 25 euro or dollar off of your purchase. So yeah. So make sure they've got low-end modular and low-end strings. And before the live stream, I went ahead, I had low-end strings in my contact library. I went ahead and downloaded that. So we might take a look at that while we're here. And then I don't have low-end modular. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it yet, but we'll definitely check that out. So low-end toys is just like taking all of these vintage toys and musical instruments and bringing them together for us here. And we've got just one NKI. And that is great. It makes things so much easier. Yeah, low-end strings is at Native Instruments, but I think you can still purchase it through. I think you can still purchase it through. Yeah, you can still purchase it through their. Okay, so you got to go to Native. You got to go to Native Instruments for that. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that works out, but definitely if you can support them directly, I think that's a great thing to do. Okay, so we've got a lot of toys and the the drone, all kinds of fun things. The first thing that I had to get used to is that you see the key ranges down here because it's focusing on the low end, but I was sort of able to kind of get around it in a way and just to kind of enjoy it. Restrictions sometimes open up more creativity. And this is meditation, just kind of experimenting with learning. Not only do you have 4 sound sources, you've got A, B, and C that act as a morphing control. We've got a dark taped drone, spring bowing, little flutes, and a clocks. Like drones. And you can see I'm just moving through that morph. Every time you move through that morph, look at all of that. Look at all the macros down below. It just gives so much room for expression and control. And I'm moving that mod wheel up. Sinister shoes to terrifying toys. Okay, so let's go through some of the bass drones and look at that. You've got all of these different categories: bass drones, basses, bells, keys, pads, sound effects, and toys. So they've just there is no shortage of fun things to play around with. So this is amped woofing. Like some drones, just those undertones, and we'll just run through these. Creatures Canticle, and give you an idea of. Yeah, you hear that gate. Now let's see what we got here. Amped woofing, yeah. So we've got the step sequencer that's controlling the gating here. And each destination, each of the sound sources has their own destination assignments here. Too low for computer speakers. Yeah, absolutely. If you grab the side of the laptop and you feel it vibrating, or I'm just fascinated with the macros and how everything is just kind of living together. And let's see. Hey, listen, Tobias, if there are any favorite patches that you particularly like, just put them in the chat. Let me know, and we'll check them out. This is the Philadelphia experiment, and you can enable and disable the animation. You hit that little lightning bolt screen. Yeah, now this is like looking down the hallway of a laboratory or something. This is definitely for just cinematic and textural. That's wow. And you can hear that each the stories that are inside the sounds. That's fun. Okay, so let's check that out. So we'll go to Toy Stories. Ooh, okay. Let's go to Dream World. Ooh. Hey, Steph, I'm going to throw some at them. I'm going to throw some low end. Let's go on down here. Brass tubes is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the brass tubes. Each source has its own. You can choose from all the different categories. You've got four sources you can choose from. Let's go to the mixer and let's see. I'm just gonna. You've got ADSRs in here for each source. See, I'm going out of the range. And the red lines are how you can assign how the macros are going to affect a particular parameter. And then we can pitch shift it. That's kind of cool. of the sound sources here. And we can bring in the digi flute. Wow. Here's the flute. Fun comes in when you start experimenting and messing around with the different things going on in there. That's wild. And you've got different filter types, ladder filters, and a valve. Joyful subwoofer sounds coming from my subwoofer. Let's go to another Toy Story. Okay. Ooh, trumpet falling down. That sounds like fun. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, this is just some very you see how this macro, the morphing control, and you can assign it to what you want it to control. If you want it to do A, B, and C to morph through those, or we can just do it for the animated. We can assign it to the animated. We can just assign it to what controls we want it to modify. And then with the ABC morph, it's really kind of cool because you basically have 3 different scenes, and just for all intents and purposes, let's just kind of take it. And so scene A, we can have the trumpet and turn the dark race car down, the toy rods, and the toy robot. And then let's see, let's animate that and take the filter down just a little bit and do whatever we want to do here with the volumes and that kind of thing. And then we click that little save icon. We go save. So that saves A. So now let's go to B. Now B, let's turn the trumpet down a little bit, go to toy robot, turn that way up. I'm just doing kind of drastic things so you can, when you hear something happen, you're going to, it's going to be obvious when it happens. And let's just crank that animate almost all the way up. And then let's save that. And now for C, we can go in, take the toy rods down, the dark race car down, and the toy robot all the way up. And let's open the filter up and the space up, and let's save that. Now watch what happens. So each of those positions, it's remembered those now. And now it's gonna kind of morph between those two. Yeah. So that just gives you a ton of creative possibilities. Yeah, it's just amazing. And so many different libraries come through, and you're trying to learn and understand. One thing is that when you're working with a team like 10 Phantom Rooms and a series like the Low End series, each of the series titles, adapt with the same interface. So you learn one interface and controls, and you can translate that to the rest of the collection here. This is double speed with dropouts. animate, you can have destinations for each of the 4 channels. You've got a step sequencer, and then you've got the LFO. And you can adjust how much that affects each of the channels, the sound sources. It's just so much fun to... And then you can change the destinations. Volume for 1, 3, and 4, pan for 1, 3, and 4, or cutoff. Let's do some more Toy Stories. Okay, this sounds interesting. Don't open it. Don't open it. So I'm going to go down very low. Okay, let's go. And let's crank up the morph. Now that's... Let's shut the box. So that morphing control, yeah, the step sequencer is pretty cool. The gating especially, and then we've got the different presets that you can control the steps. That's kind of fun. Okay, let's see. Noise train. Oh, listen, David, man, I had slept on my right shoulder last night, and I woke up and it was like couldn't hardly move it. It was like, get that worked out. You know, to Canucks, yeah, there are a ton of controls. You know, you've got this main screen, then you've got a mixer page for each of the sources, and then each of these you can, you know, you can go in. Let's see, that kind of this kind of works. So you can go in and actually go in and assign these little spaces here. You know, if you see that little arrow up and down, you can control that red ring, and that influences the macro control down below, how much. And you see that associated macro control kind of light up. And so that's kind of cool. It's very intuitive to kind of get around the different controls. And once you kind of play with it a little bit, it's easy to understand. And Steph, yeah, I absolutely agree. Very wonderful to be discovering their work that they're doing. This is the drone and more scary toys. It's very atmospheric. Okay, let's do this. Let's go, let's do one more toy. Spielwerk on vinyl. Ooh. It's amazing. Okay, I want to turn these so we can just hear these. It's like it's almost like one of those music boxes, the circular discs. And let's go into the edit and see what's going on here. Okay. And you can assign velocity to the cutoff frequency and how much randomness to the sample start time. I think that's kind of cool because you're not starting the sample at the same place, but the pitch is very dramatic to stretch that way down like that. That's a lot of fun. Okay, now let's listen to the damaged organ. That's wild. And then the dark race car. Ooh. That's wild. Get a lot of those really bizarre ambience, textures. CMI machine. Let's see what that is. Oh, wow. Really quirky. And that's kind of like the vinyl cracking stuff. Okay, toy feedback machine. And we can drag that morphing control with the mouse or the mod wheel. That's cool. Okay, let's go to some pads, spectral grains. A lot more peaceful. That's cool. Let's see, pads. Let's see, do I have pad? Yes, spectral grains. Tape burnout. Yeah, the morphing is just kind of magical. You definitely can hear them using something like this for like Rogue One or Andor or some of the really cool
must retrieve the plans to the Death Star. We cannot let the rebels get a hold of the plans.
Very ominous and dramatic.
I have altered the plan before. Pray that I don't alter it again.
Oldest flute tapes. Let's go to some of the keys. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Dark and magnetic piano. That's what that was. Dirty laundry. Brass tubes are kind of cool when you... Pitch bend off the screen. Yeah, pitch bend is off the screen. Yeah, pitch bend's just off the edge of the keyboard. Fun. It's a melodica. Okay. Exotic pans, airplane tubes, flutter amp, high freak. Just some really unique things going on here. And let's see, Janus. It's like a landscape or a soundscape. It just tells a story. Check out some of the bells. You know what? Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Let's go to Caroline. And again, the morphing and being able to play these dynamically. Let's see, bells. Ancient robot bells. Danger. You hear those mechanics in there? Let's see, let's just fly through these. Anxious bells? It's the low end of the bells. And here we get that gate. Wow. More bells. Clockwork. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's see. Kalimbells. Percussive. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Iced toys from the 60s. Just the design, the sound, just sampling something is one thing, but processing it and designing it, yeah, just takes it into different perspectives, different ways of listening and experimenting with things. Okay, giant music box. That sounds good. Oh, wow. It reminds me of Skype, Matt, Where will you find inspiration in these amazing sounds? Incredible. Okay, so let's do this. Let me get this set up here, and it's a lot of fun. So thanks to everybody. Yeah. So the animate and filter definitely are some, the way that you can interact with those. That's just what brings it to life. And it's just really, it's amazing how they've been able to do that. So let me see. I'm going to see something here. thanks Phantom Rooms, Tobias, and the team for providing a copy for me to explore. And we've got one to give away. And so I'm going to get that fired up here so we can kind of see what's going on. So let me see. So when you, if you want to win a copy of Low End Toys, I'm going to put the command enter into the chat. So if you want to win, just hit that exclamation point and enter, and I'll just kind of doodle around a little bit, and we'll give away a copy courtesy of Phantom Rooms. Yeah, and if you've won something in at least the past 30 days, just kind of sit this one out. Frank Bell, good to see you, my friend. You would have a lot of fun with this. I see. Thanks, Deb, for that reminder. And I see it. Fared, good to see you. Farad, good to see you. Oh, listen to that. Are we ready to draw? Okay, here we go. We've got 13 entries in, and so here we go. Very top-notch and a great company, a great developer too. Okay, so we're gonna select the winner in 3, 2, 1, go. Mark Holmes, congratulations, Mark. And let me make sure I write this down. And congratulations. Congratulations, Mark. And man, congratulations. It's so much fun. These are so much fun. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to reset the giveaway because I think somebody mentioned about wanting maybe to win a piano library. So I've actually got three that we're going to be giving away of Relic. So we're going to have fun doing that. And we're going to reset the draw here. And yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hey, listen, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure, man. It's so much a pleasure. God knows exactly when. Okay. 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 So this is my sermon for the day. So is it time for the sermon of the day? Real quick. Okay. So Mark. Okay. So you said you've had a challenging week. So, I'm going to have to do a special one for the homestead because I got to set something up differently for that since we're drawing for the comments. Man, this is why I love this community. And honestly, when I see things come through the chat like this, but before I get too busy, Mark, send me an email to winners@praisetracks.com and we'll get you connected with that. The thing about this community is when I see chats like that you guys are having a rough day. I know some in the past live streams have been dealing with illness, and we are all dealing with one challenge or another. And but I want to let's see. I want to just kind of give this little something that I heard about law, mercy, and grace. So you're driving down the road and you're going a little bit too fast, and you see those lights in the rear view mirror. You see those lights coming after you, and you go, "Oh, brother." So we're going to deal with 3 different police officers here. The first officer that comes up, he's a real, very hard-nosed guy, and he just says, "Listen, you were breaking the law. You're going way over the speed limit, and here's your ticket, and you got to pay it. You got to pay it right now." And it's just like, oh my gosh, I don't have my money here. I don't have anything. And so, but he's gonna nail you. He's gonna hold you right to the letter of the law, and that's the law. There's no wiggle room at all. And it was just crazy. So Matt, yeah. So you get, there's no fun. My adrenaline just shoots up when I even see like a speed trap or something. It's just like, oh my. But this guy was not going to back off. Law is no wiggle room. So like, okay, another example, you go to Starbucks during happy hour, 12 to 6, and you're standing in line, and it's like 5:59, and you're standing in line, and it's like you get up to the counter, and it just hits 6 o'clock, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't do that. Whatever they're doing, buy one get one free, or buy one get one 50% off. Man, when that clock strikes 6 o'clock, it's like it's shut down. That is law, no wiggle room. Okay, and so okay, so the second officer, this is like Groundhog Day. So the second officer comes along, and you were speeding and everything. So he says, you know what? It looks like you're having a bad day, and so just going to give you a warning this time, but just be careful. I'm going to let you go. That's mercy. He didn't have to do that. It's mercy. And then the third policeman, he comes over and he says, you were really going way, way too fast, and you need to watch it and be careful. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay your ticket. I'm going to pay it. I'm going to pay your ticket. And I'm not only going to pay your ticket, your fine, but here's a cupcake. Here's a cupcake. And so that is law, mercy, and grace. Grace not only pays the penalty for you, but you get a cupcake. You get an extra bonus. And I am a witness of so much grace being poured out over my life. And I know that, man, when things get really going rough, I lean on that grace. I lean on that grace. I look for that cupcake because that's the only way that we're going to get through some of these dark times that we have to face sometimes. And so I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for all of you. And when I see things, when I see comments and things, listen, I pray for you guys. I really try to remember you and try to think about what you guys are into and working on, and your lives. As you know, this is YouTube. This is like 2 hours that we get to spend together. But man, there are so many hours that we're living this life. We're living this life, and we need each other. We need that support from one another. And I just want you to know that I really care about all of you. May not ever meet you in person, but when we can spend and share times like this, it really means a lot to me. So, yeah. So Mark, you get a cupcake today. So make sure you send an email to winners@praisetracks.com. And again, thanks Phantom Rooms for all the support. And listen, you need to go and see if you can visit Oliver, and it's untelling what kind of a collaboration you guys could come up with. Yeah. And this is the Casio that I'm messing around with. So I'm sure that we've got a lot more fun ahead with 10 Phantom Rooms. Make sure you check them out on their website and check them out. Okay, so we got a little bit of time left, and I got way off track with. But see that I don't care. I want to. This is I guess it's a YouTube channel, but it's Joyful Journeys, and I'm going to say that this is like my ministry. I love doing this. I mean, it's unconventional. It's a little crazy sometimes, but I love doing this. I love being able to spend time together with everybody. Okay, so let's go on to Ujam. Let's go to Ujam. Ujam, and we didn't get a chance to look at this before, but there's always a time for everything. I believe. And this is Relic. This is like the latest in their Virtual Pianist series. And this takes a very imperfect upright. That's what they're saying. And I think it's really cool. I've been kind of messing around with it. And let's just play with this a little bit. Okay, so give it to me. There we go. And again, unified interface. You don't have to relearn everything. And I'm going to just go to this introduction and just go with this first patch here. And I've got it on instrument mode. Let's kick it over to the player mode. And the thing I like about instruments like these, even though I play, this is like bringing another session player in. And when I'm messing around with little patterns like this, it sometimes springboards. It gives you an idea. So the key is the keys down here kind of control the complexity of the patterns. And as you move up the keys, it kind of gets a little more different patterns, little more complicated. And I don't call this AI. This is just basically a very complex performance sequencer. Yeah, you hold the chord, and it plays for you. It follows everything, little thing that you do. Here we go. The lower keys are a little simple, but it gets complicated as you go up a little bit to the right. That's wild. These are MIDI. So Steph, yeah, these are MIDI patterns. and velocity kind of controls it. And then the mod wheel, or CC1, kind of makes it even more complex. And the cool thing is that we can take these MIDI patterns, and let's see, I'm going to find my my track here, and you can look and see the little dots here, and at the bottom of the key. So we can take these and drag over and drop it into the MIDI track, and there it goes into the MIDI track. And that way we can go in, let me zoom back out. We can go in and edit that if I can find it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so you can go back and tweak those performances in the piano roll. So that is cool. That gives you a little flexibility with that. And so let's go back here. We'll open it up. Yeah, Matt. I'm gonna show you that. We'll play through a few patterns, and then I'll show you that, because that's where I really like. Bring that mod wheel down, and then we can choose the key that we're in. I'm in C. And we can do complex voicings or simple voicings. And as you push that mod wheel up, it's just fun for me to hear how different approaches sometimes. So let's go to soft and dark. Go to fairy dust, and I'm going to change the key to E natural. And let's move the tempo down a little bit to 95. Okay, here we go. And it's got a couple of effects. These are macro effects. And we can slide this over to a darker piano sound and slide it over to the right to get a brighter piano sound. And the black keys are like little rhythmic breaks, or and I always go outside the key signature, you know. That's kind of cool. That's very cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's check out a couple of experimental hammer action. Ooh, let's see what that is. And let's go to G. Now that's kind of different. So experimental things, traditional things. Okay. And then these macro effects, the finisher effects and the ambience is kind of cool. So the finisher has these transform effects, and that's what gives it those really weird, like the struck strings, the symbolizer. So it's doing a lot of things under the hood on on a macro level. So you don't have, the controls are all right here. Very basic controls. A lot of things are being done for you under the hood. And I don't think, you don't have the ability to go under the hood and tweak a lot of these things. So it's all on a big macro level. So let's do this. I'm going to go to one of the introduction pianos, the Run With Me piano. And I'm going to switch this. So you've got a switch here that says player and instrument. So let's go to instrument. That way we can kind of free play it like we would just a traditional piano library. And we've got five different character models of the piano. So we'll just start with full. You know what, Steph? I don't think so. Randomization as far as the piano, yeah, no, there's no randomization. You pretty much just have their kind of preset type of things, but we can control the character, subtle, and we can darken and lighten it there with this middle slider. So the subtle is kind of like a real soft. Now let's move it over to the light side. And the finisher is on tight compression. Let's see. Yeah. So color, we can go darker. And we can go, let's see, formants down. And we can take them down. Let's take them up. So this is kind of like a formant shifting. And there's so many things being done under the hood here. And then jitter. That's neat. And different ambiances, rooms and reverbs. Let's see. Yeah, rooms and reverbs here. We've got all kinds of preset things. Springs. I think it's just designed to give you very quick access without having to be overwhelmed with a lot of different parameters to control. Let's see. Mr. Hetty. Very compressed, very. And we can adjust the amount there. That's just straight on. Okay, let's see. Let's go to a different color. Wide modulation. And let's go to a nice, room. I'm gonna pull this up so you can see what I'm doing. Sometimes interfaces, they have another window they open up, so the capture doesn't pull it up. So you have to actually do it like a desktop capture. Let's see, that's what I'm doing here. So let's do an extra wide ambience with this. So here we go. I always get the upright. It's simply versatile. I think that's a good way to count it, to couch it, you know. And let's see, we can pull that back. Just to have this right there, you can grab it. You get the room. And those characters, I think they adjust different mic positions or mic placements that give that different character to the sound. And then you've got like a honky-tonk setting. Oh no. You can have a bright, a really in your face. And it's really compressed, and then we can go a little darker. Where the hammers are just kind of worn out. Let's see. Well, Matt, you've got a favorite? You got a favorite gospel song? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got. This one just kind of comes to my mind. Oh man. Yes, let's see if we can get this. Yeah, I know this one here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now this is kind of like an older hymn. Let's see. I never know where you guys are gonna take me. Well, gotta kick the reverb on here. Well, in the dark of the midnight, when I've often hid my face, while the storm howls above me, and there's no hiding place, mid the crash of the thunder, Precious Lord, hear my cry, keep me safe till the storm passes by. Till the storm passes over, till the thunder sounds no more, till the clouds roll forever from the sky. Oh, hold me fast, let me stand in the hollow of your hand, Lord. Lord, keep me safe till the storm passes by. Gotta sing it one more time. Well, when the storm passes over, till the thunder sounds no more, till the clouds roll forever from the sky. Hold me fast, let me stand in the hollow of thine hand. Keep me safe, Lord, keep me safe till the storm passes us by. Wow. Wow. I've got a dear friend. We used to live in Orlando, and we would go over to her home, and wow. We'd go over to their house, and her mother was in her 90s. They had the piano in the living room, and I would sit down, and I'd sit down at that piano, and I'd sing that song for her, Mrs. Granger. And buddy, she'd lift those hands, and you just hear her praising the Lord, because I know that God has brought her through all kinds of storms, all kinds of storms. Well, I sing because I'm happy. Well, I'm getting my game structure up a little bit. Well, I sing, I sing, I sing, because I'm free. Well, if his eye is on that sparrow, well, I know that he watches over me. Well, why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows fall? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home, when Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is he. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. If his eye is on the tiny little sparrow, oh, then I know he watches over me. Let's bring it home now. Well, I sing because I'm happy. And I really am, and I sing because I'm free. If his eye is on that sparrow, then I know, yes, I know that he watches. He's watched over me all these years. He's taken me through so many different things in my life. I can testify of his goodness and grace and his mercy on my life. I can testify, and that's why I sing. That's why I sing. That is why. Because I know he watches. He watches over me. Yes. He watches over me. Okay. You see what you guys do. But that's Relic. And so it could take you to all kinds of places. It could take you to church, you know. It's like those old pianos in the church, man. It's just like they're whacked out of tune. I tell you another funny story, and I want to give 2 of the licenses away to you guys, and I want to save one to give away to those who are watching the replay. So we've got 2 to give away now, and then and then we're going to give one to the replay viewers in the comments. I think that would be a good thing to do. And I'm grateful to Ujam for sending me 3 licenses. That's just amazing. Wow. Okay, funny story. And the thing is, it was right after 9/11. I'm going to pull this back. This was the tonk. They weren't using the tonk. Yeah, so let's go back to the full. Yeah, this is the full, the tonk with all of that grit and stuff. It's just amazing. It was right after 9/11, and the vocalist I was traveling with, Larnell Harris, I was with Larnell for 20 years, 2000 up until just a few years ago. We were at Fort Dix in New York. It was an Army training camp. The Army chaplain had invited Larnell to come and sing for the troops up there during a special concert. And they had a grand piano there. They had a grand piano, and they had a digital piano. And the grand piano looked like it had been out on the field and ran over by a couple of tanks, literally. It was beat up. I mean, it wasn't in perfect tune, and it looked like it had seen some wars itself. And then I had the keyboard. I think it was a Kurzweil digital piano, like a something. So I played that a little bit. And then Larnell said, go over and play the piano. So guess what we used for the concert? We used the piano, the acoustic piano. There is something about a living instrument. I don't care if it's beat up or not. It's a life. There's life in it. And the percussiveness and the life and the liveliness of it, that's what makes it. And when you can capture that in a virtual instrument, it's all the more to really like that instrument and personality and life. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the giveaway set up here, and we're going to give away a couple of these, and then I want to give one away to those who are watching the replay, and I'm going to give those give that instructions in the comments. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so go ahead and if you want to win a copy of this, let me do my first thing. Hit the exclamation point and enter is the command. There is a funny thing that I might try down the road. So Bart, yeah, hit exclamation point and enter, and you'll be entered into the drawing. And I'm just gonna play a little bit. Let's just do another, yeah, we'll do this, and wow. Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. Yeah, Farad, this is a giveaway of Relic. Just hit that command. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Wow. Okay. So here we go. We're going to fire up the little giveaway machine. Oh, wow. Man, what a ride we've had today. I mean, we've been to the shoe factory, and we've been to the really crazy world of low-end toys, and with this beautiful Relic, we're just finishing it off, and such an amazing time. Okay, we've got 17 here. So I'm going to select a winner here in 3, 2, 1, go. Daniel, congratulations. And you are the first winner. And I'm going to make sure I write this down, and make sure that you send me an email to winners@praisetracks.com. And let's pick another winner. Such a blessing, man. Such a joy and a blessing. Cannot really put it into words. And so here we go. I'm going to select another winner. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Matt, there you go. Cupcake, there you go, Matt. So you are the winner. Congratulations. Me is right. Amazing. That's a lot of fun. Congratulations, Matt. So make sure you send me an email to winners@praisetracks.com. Winners@praisetracks.com. We'll get that over to you. And then I'm going to put in the description, I'll pin a comment there. And congratulations, man. Okay. Wow. What another wonderful, amazing live stream. This has been Joyful Journey. They're not live streams, and they're not reviewed. This is not a review channel. This is a Joyful Journey channel. This is where we don't review instruments, we experience them. And thanks to everybody for joining. It's just such a joy. Wow. I mean, so many. Craig, Chuck DK, Fred Pronk, bless you. Two Canucks, bless you. Levi, Richard, bless all of you. Steph, always a joy. Les, Sam K, everybody, cover to bone. Rick, I'm just going through. Bart, next time. There's always next time. So make sure you tune in next time, because it's untelling what we are going to discover along the way. And blessings to everybody. And this is Simeon reminding you, stay joyful. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bless you all. And I can't wait to see you next time. Here we go. I'm gonna play you out of here.